Welcome back to Studio 701. Our next guest is here to shine a light on an important topic.
Stacey Schaefer, founder and executive director of the 31/8 Project, is joining us now. Thank you so much for being here, Stacey.
Thank you for having me.
So you've been featured many times on KX News, but can you quickly explain what the 31/8 Project is?
Yeah, 31/8 Project spreads educational awareness throughout North Dakota on the topic of human trafficking. And we also work with survivors, whether it's finding them a safe place to stay, or maybe it's helping them get their basic needs met, or allowing them to share their story in some capacity.
Tell us a little bit about what human trafficking looks like here in North Dakota.
So human trafficking is essentially the sale of another individual for a good or service. So what we typically see here in North Dakota is sometimes people are being sold for whether it's sex acts, sometimes it's drugs, sometimes it's for a place to stay. And we also have labor trafficking as well. And I think just an important stat to note is since January 1st, 2016, the North Dakota Human Trafficking Task Force has worked with over 535 victims of human trafficking in North Dakota, with 80% of those individuals being North Dakota residents. So it definitely does exist here in our state.
Yeah, the numbers might be surprising to some. Social media is a whole different game changer as far as the ability to reach people. Can you tell us about what you have coming up tomorrow night, which is about social media and exploitation?
Yes, absolutely. So tomorrow night we have a virtual event, and what we have found, there are stats out there that say 3 out of 4 individuals are recruited online when it comes to human trafficking. So we really want to make sure that people understand how to use social media in a safe way, as well as if they have children, how to inform them how to use social media in a safe way. Social media can be used for so many amazing things, but it also can be used in a negative way. And we just want people to understand, how do we use this in a safe way, and what might be some different apps that we should be on the lookout, and how to protect ourselves as well as our loved ones from potentially becoming exploited.
It's really important information. We're already talking to our 7- and 5-year-old about how to safely use technology. And then you have another event coming up, and this one's a tongue twister. Tell us about the 31/8 Project 5th Annual Spare Trafficking Bowling Fundraiser taking place on March 6th.
Hey, you did a great job. So this is, as you said, our 5th annual Spare Trafficking Bowling Fundraiser, and this is just a day for people to have fun, bowl. We have a silent auction. Kroll's is catering some delicious food, but it's also an opportunity to learn more about human trafficking as well. With our events, we want people to enjoy themselves, but we also want to use that opportunity to spread awareness on what human trafficking looks like here in North Dakota.
Yeah, these fundraisers are so important for raising that awareness. You know, back to the social media, again, Amber and I both have young children, so it's certainly on my mind too. When do you encourage parents to maybe start having these conversations?
I encourage at a really young age. We actually have books out there that are geared for at the age of 3 on up. So I think it's definitely important to have those conversations at a young age. There's also books out there where it's good pictures, bad pictures, and that's a great time to introduce to somebody as young as 3 years old of what should we be aware of, and what might be content out there that is not appropriate, and just to start that conversation at a young age, because it'll definitely make a difference as they get older. In terms of exploitation, like the prime age where we see individuals being targeted is between the ages of 12 and 14.
And another question I had is about the pandemic and what you're seeing as far as numbers during, you know, everything we've been living through the last year.
Yeah, so this last year, it's definitely been interesting, and what we've actually seen an increase is internet crimes against children. And part of that has to do with the fact that we've had more people online than ever before, especially when it came down to COVID, people just being at home and not being able to go to school in person. The other tricky part is a lot of our teachers, you know, they're mandated reporters, so we didn't always see the cases coming in as we did before, just because we often do hear from our teachers that report cases on human trafficking.
Yeah, fascinating stuff. Make sure you sign up for the social media virtual class and also the bowling event, which looked like a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Stacey.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right, for more information, once again, make sure you go to 318project.org.
Stay tuned. We have our Smile